The Modified Tour was back at the Stafford Motor Speedway, and it would be Stephen Park setting on the inside of Mike McLaughlin in row number 1. Another one of the Long Island veterans, Wayne Anderson, would make up the second row, with Boston's Spano York's flying Brian Ross. As the field went to green, it appeared that Anderson had a problem with car number 15. This sent the outside lane moving quick and the inside lane faltering just a bit. But it didn't take long for Mike McLaughlin to take over the number 1 spot. Stephen Park was now battling with Brian Ross for position number 2, as now Mike Stefanik was also in the hunt as Ross would dive to the inside to try to pick up the spot from Park in turn number 2. It was Reggie Ruggiero who was looking strong also to the bottom side of the racetrack as he moved to the inside of Wayne Anderson. Contact was made. Hirschman would make contact with Ruggiero. As Anderson would spin, Reggie Ruggiero would find the cement wall approaching turn number 1. Wayne Anderson would try to get back to the pit area under his own power. But for Reggie Ruggiero, he'd take the long walk back and warn Hirschman that he wasn't pleased with the situation. It was Mike McLaughlin still in command. Stefanik was reeling him in, and Brian Ross was running in the number 3 spot. Tommy Bowles was setting in the 4th spot when Jeff Fuller would have a right front tire go flat on car number 21. While all this was happening, Mike Stefanik, who was running second, would develop a problem with also a tire. The field would go to caution, and Mike Stefanik would quickly head to the pits. A new right front tire and right side rubber was now installed. Stefanik was on a roll, coming back to the front of the field. He was starting to reel in to the inside of Mikey Winitsko. Suddenly, a massive mix-up in turn 1. Satch Worley, Jeff Fuller, George Kent, Stephen Park, all involved here. Mike McLaughlin was now hunted down by Stefanik. Stefanik had 4 new tires, and it would be the difference, as he would make a bid to the inside, but McLaughlin would give him no room. Then suddenly, Stefanik would find just enough to take over position number 1. Reggie Ruggiero and Hirschman were battling once again. As Hirschman was on a roll, Ruggiero would now slide to the infield with car number 44. It was Mike Stefanik to dominate the racing action and win the race to the checker with car number 16. While Stefanik and McLaughlin were reliving the excitement in victory lane, there was even more excitement occurring in the pit area. The 44 race team and the Hirschman team were going at it once again.
The kid's good, you know, he can't take nothing away from him. He run me right down to the bottom of the track and said, here, you can run in the dirt and what little track I left you, and I said, I'll take it. So he run me hard, he stayed on the outside, we had a good, clean, hard race. Hey, what can I say? We just had the fresher tires, and here we are.
No, I knew it'd be close at the end. It wasn't so bad when he pitted for 2, but when he come in 5 laps later and put on the left side, then I knew I was in trouble. But, you know, what are you going to do? That was our strategy. We went for it, and we come up a little short.